Let's move that down there. There we are. Hello, folks. Welcome. Welcome to LEGO Speed Champions live stream build number 7 of 8, but set number 8 out of 10. Nearly forgot what number I was on them. I made it just. You did indeed. Indeed. I sort of held off for a couple of extra minutes as well because I was just getting things set up as well. I was getting myself a drink, and then I kind of made a bit of an oopsie, as you could probably tell, by the fact that the instruction book just here has a gorgeous little wet patch because I accidentally knocked my knee against the table, spilt some of my squash, and yeah, the poor old instruction booklet copped a bit of my squash, hence the unique wet patch along there. But it's fine. It'll be fine. You know, it's not the end of the world. I mean, the booklets are going to be stored away in a cabinet anyway, and it'll dry out eventually. So nothing to panic about. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the Kick Sauber car. So it's the last set that I purchased. Well, I say the last set I purchased. It's the last set I purchased. It's the last set I purchased in regards to the series. Well, in regards to the set of the F1 Speed Champions. But yeah, no, I've lost my trail of thought. Just as I was building the little driver, which I'll pop up there. Yeah, it was the last set I bought in regards to the F1 Speed Champions series, and I thought I'll do it because it makes a change to see a different coloured car, because the last 2 cars I got are essentially both blue, and the McLaren I did yesterday, obviously papaya and black. Car I did before that, it was the Red Bull, which is red, yellow, and sort of navy blue and whatnot. I haven't done the green car for a while. The last green car I did was the Aston Martin, so I thought it's time for another green car. But this one's not so much green. This is more black with green accents. But yeah, just thought it'd be nice to do something with a bit of colour. And not only that, I took a look at the sticker sheet and I'm actually all smiles because that is literally just. I'll move it down a bit. That is literally just the sticker sheet. That is all the stickers that are going on this car. That is it. There's like 20 stickers. Yeah, there's like 2 stickers. Well, I'd say 2 stickers, about like 3 or 4 stickers that sort of like got the same number on them, but like it only goes up to 20. So yeah, not a lot of stickers. The other ones have had a lot more stickers than this one has. This one nowhere near as much. So I haven't got to worry. And to be fair as well, most of the stickers for this Sauber are fairly decent sized ones. It's only going to be stickers 13 and 18, which are going to be like the really small fiddly ones, and not only that, actually stickers 1 and 2 as well. Probably like some of the others that are going to be quite small and fiddly. The others are decently chunky, to be fair. Well, I say chunky, but decently sort of big stickers. But I hope everyone's had a good day so far. I was saying I made it home just. I assume you was busy out doing part presentation work. If you're saying you made it home just, that's kind of the impression I'm getting, is that you were probably out doing some part presentation work and you didn't think you were going to get home in time. But like I said, that's sort of hell. The trouble is that like most YouTubers, if they do lives and stuff, even though if they say they're going to be live at a certain time, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be live at that time, smack bang on the money. Like, usually going to be like a few minutes behind. That's essentially the same with me. It was that even though it was like, right, okay, I was pretty much ready to go by 5 o'clock, it was like, it's like a hold off for a couple of minutes, because soon as I was seeing it get to 5, I was seeing like the number of people waiting and it said 0. And I was like, oh, well, I know there's one person in particular who's trying to get back in time to try and capture, well, to obviously be able to watch. So held off an extra couple of minutes. I held off for an extra couple of minutes, and it was like, oh, one person went. Like, I know who that is. No, I was clearing out my nan's garage. Okay. Harrison doing his good deed for the day for the elderly. Harrison doing his good deed for the day for the elderly. Or his dear Nana. Clearing out the garage. I hope that's not so you can just store the XR2 in there. It'd make me laugh if it was, because I'd be like, ah, okay. Like, he's over to clear out his nan's garage just so he can store the XR2 out of the elements. But I wish I had family members that were just as nice. Right, what are we looking at? Red one going on here. I suppose it's actually a red piece going into a green and black car. Step number 7. Then do my obligatory check through to see how many steps there are. Oh, there's actually. Oh, I think this one's probably got the most steps to it out of all the others. This one has 119 steps. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've had another set that's had had anywhere near 119 steps. I'm not going to pull them all out and have a look again, because I've done all the previous YouTube live where I've sort of checked to see how many steps one, like, the other ones had, but 119, I think that's definitely got to be like the highest number in regards to across the entire set for the Speed Champions. 2. Need one of those, and this one's going up on there. We need 2 right angled ones. Yeah, that seems a lot of steps. Usually they are just over 100. Yeah, because I mean the McLaren was, what was it, just over 104? Well, I say just over 104. It was like just over 100. It was like, yeah, it was like a little over 100. It was like 104 steps to do the McLaren. But yeah, so because most of them have been pretty much roughly around that same number. Like some have been 104 steps, some have been 102. The Aston Martin is like one I can remember off the top of my head, which I believe was like 99 steps. It was like 99 steps. I think the Alpine was like 91 steps. But yeah, like the others are like 104, like 104, 105, probably only just getting to 110. But this was 115. 115. Let that sink in for a moment. 115 steps. This is probably almost on par with the F40 and the Honda S2000 I've done, because I think they were, give or take, roughly about the same number of steps as this Sauber is going to be. And they were like roughly around 115 steps odd. The F40 might have been more than that, but I think the Honda S2000 was 115 odd steps. Yeah, I mean, I already know the stream's going to be relatively quiet-ish in regards to viewership, because obviously streaming at 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK, and there's not really going to be that many people, but I expect there'll be more people that will jump in throughout the day. Not say throughout the day, but throughout the stream there'll be more that will come through. But yeah, you're saying about obviously going Mackey's tomorrow to try the new Arch Burger. I mean, obviously, I can tag along. I can obviously, yeah, I can tag along tomorrow and come with. Obviously, I won't try the new burger because I took a look at it and it doesn't look that appetizing to me, to be fair. But in all honesty, I've never really been a big fan of McDonald's burgers. I much prefer Burger King's and Wendy's. But yeah, I mean, I'll tag along for Mackey's. Fair enough. I probably won't have a lot of money to obviously buy anything from Mackey's, but I think I've got a few dozen points that I could. What's that? A few dozen, but like a few thousand points I can use up and get a freebie or something. And know that I probably won't want to eat much anyway, just purely because I would have just come from Norwich, because I'm off to see the new F1 film tomorrow. So I already have my food pre-ordered, ready for tomorrow. I'm not getting anything fancy. I'm just getting a large sweet popcorn and a large Coke Zero, I think it is, which I paid 25 quid for, but it's only because my popcorn I'm getting is coming in a limited edition bucket, and the drinks coming in a limited edition cup, which have got like the F1 movie bits on it. It's not the race helmet popcorn bucket that I was hoping for, but it'll do. It's like a limited edition popcorn bucket and cup, so I'll happily take that as a little souvenir. And then I'll just save up money and look on eBay for the helmet popcorn bucket, and then buy it off of eBay for like probably freaking 60, 70 quid or however much they'll end up going for on eBay. Is it refillable drinks? I don't know. I don't think it is. Because I know they had two options. There's like one that was like Coke Zero, and then the other one's like Coca-Cola Freestyle. I think the Coke Freestyle might be the one I actually went for. So whether that's a self-serve, like you can go and refill it however many times you want or not, I don't know. It could be, but I've not been to the Odeon in a hot minute, so I can't say for certain. Like, oh yeah, it's refillable, or like, no, it's not refillable. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. I'm not too fussed. I'm getting a limited edition popcorn bucket and freaking cup, like, to take away as a souvenir. So there's no water off my back if they ain't. Because obviously, money wise, I got some money today. Wasn't like it wasn't a lot of money, but then that's because it's from those people at the government. What I got, it wasn't a super duper amount, and only that had some bill bits that had to go out and be paid. So yeah, it hasn't left me with a lot. But I have bought me transport for tomorrow to get to and from Norwich to go see the movie, because I'm going to go down by train. Lucky enough, I'm getting the fast train from Lowestoft to Norwich, which is only stopping at Alton Broad North. So it's only got one stop, and then it's just straight through, and that gets me into Norwich. I think it's 11:30, or like a little after 11:30. So it gives me a chance to sort of walk down there or have a quick little wander around before heading over there. Not only that, the train station's closer to the cinema than it would have been to get a bus. Yeah, fair enough, the bus would have been cheaper, but like, train drops me off closer to where I need to be, so saves having to sort of walk all the way through town walk all through the city just to get to where I need to go. Because I can go watch the movie. Once I've done that, literally head back to the station, jump back on the train, back into Lowy. Only takes like 45 minutes on the train. Job done. Because it says that the screening time for the movie is like 1 o'clock. That's the one I'm seeing. So I'm not seeing like one of the very first screenings. I'm seeing I think it's either like the second or the third screening of the day. Is the one I'm going to. So gonna what was it? I lose my train of thought. So yeah, so go see it at 1 o'clock. Obviously, you'll get like all the typical ads and stuff that will probably last like 20 minutes, half hour. So the movie probably won't actually start till about 1:30. The movie's a little over 2.5 hours. I think it's like 2 hours 36 minutes, something like that. So by the time that's finished, that'll be about what, 2:30, 3:30, 4, 4, probably like just after 4:30-ish. Yeah, so it'll be sort of sometime after 4:30. So then the train that I've scheduled to come back on, I think it's like the 10 to 6 or something like that. But yeah, I think it's about 10 to 6. My train for coming back. So hop on that. Probably be back in Lowy about 7. Yeah, about 45 minutes. So by the time I'm back in Lowy, that's about 7:30. We're probably just gone 7:30-ish. So then obviously I could do Mackey's after that or something. Cocoa Freestyle is what they have at Burger King. Yeah, I know. Yes, it could be, probably. Better by train than by bus. Yeah. Yeah, it's just quicker. Obviously, if I had my moped, I would drive myself down, but I don't. Because then that would have saved me more money. Because then, like, if I had to fill up the moped, if I'd had it, I would have probably only put about like a couple of quid, probably 2, 3, maybe 4 quid. 4 quid's worth. Then could have been there and back. So literally just gone, parked up, gone to see the movie, come out, jump on moped. About 25-30 minutes. Back up to Lowy, job done. Like, because then I could have turned around and said, right, I'm on my way back from Norwich. If you're going to Mackey's, head over. Like, let me know which Mackey's you're going to, and I'll meet you over there. And I could have just drove straight up. But I don't have the bike. Not yet, anyway. So if anyone's watching who's reasonably wealthy, don't have to be stinking rich, but if you are reasonably wealthy and you would like to buy me a 125 cc moped, please do. As long as it's a twist and go moped and I haven't got to deal with gears and stuff, I'll be happy. Right. So this is going on this one when it wants to clamp on. What's going on that one? Rotate that. Come on, straighten up you. Thank you very much. Right, there we are. Right, we need that one. My dear friend, the semicircle of doom, which is not in this bag, so it's probably that one's probably in the other one. Yes, it's probably in here. Yep, there is that semicircle of death, and there is the other bit I'm looking for. Together. And then that is going on there, and then this is going in there like so. Perfect. I'm gagging for ice cold Coca-Cola. Well, I've got like a lukewarm cup of summer fruit squash. Just primarily because I've got nothing else better in the fridge. Well, I don't have any cola in the fridge. I don't have no bar cola. I don't have any Coca-Cola. So I'm suffering. I'm slowly suffering. Although the wife earlier, she did, when she nipped out to the shop, she did pick up for me a bottle of, well, she picked me up 2 bottles of strawberry yazoo. 2 bottles of strawberry yazoo. So I downed them like they were going out of fashion. I'm kind of wishing I'd actually kept one of those bottles now for this live stream, but oh well. Oh well, never mind. As I said, not the end of the world. I'm gonna have a massive ice cold cup of cola when I'm at the movie theater tomorrow. So it's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'll be all right. Back to this one. So I need another one of those ones. And we are step number 19 of 115. 1 like. Thank you, Harrison, for the like. I need another one of those ones. Thinking why am I only needing 1? No, I don't need 1. I need 2. So these are going on there. That one goes there, and then we've got, how are these going? All right, this way. Okie dokie. So that one goes like that. And that one goes like that. Super duper. Step number 20. Where are we going? So two of those ones. Another one in here. There we are. And we are going down there. Have I put it on properly? Yep, there we go. I have put it on properly. Mr. Ryan, hello. How are we doing? Where's this going? It's going on to black bit there. 2 grays. And then that one. I wasn't going to complain. The wife was listening to an absolute banger just a moment ago. She was listening to the Cha-Cha Slide. And then she turned it off. Well, I guess it was fun while it lasted. I'm good, thank you. It's right. It is. Is it? Nice prime disco. Yeah, exactly. Right. Done on this page. Steps 20, 21, 22 done. So step 23. Two more of those. And these are going up on top of here. So that one goes there. That one goes there. One and a one. So one of them. And there it is. One of those. And where are we going with these bits? Oh, okay. We're already doing this bit, aren't we? So that one's going there. This one goes like that. Okay. And then we need one of the tiny little sloped pieces and the long black bit. And we got our first sticker to do. Excuse my hand. Sticker number 1. Acceleron sticker. Let's grab that, and we are going that way across. There we go. Put that on there so it keeps it where I need it. And this is going up on there, and we've got another little bit that's going apparently on the underside. Like so. Right, step 26. Yeah, 25 steps in already. Okay. All right, I see you. So that one there. And another one of those. What I might as well do while I'm here is take the other 2 bits out, because literally copy and pasting steps again. So what I'm doing for one side, I'm essentially doing for the other side. Touched on this yesterday, where I was doing a McLaren, and it was like, oh yeah, you do this step, well, steps this one, and then this step is literally the same, just on the other side, and then further in, it literally told you to do both sides at the same time in one step, and you're literally like, well, why didn't you just do that for the steps altogether rather than elongate them out? But what do I know? Right, this one needs to go. It's got to go that way, so this has got to go this way round. And then this goes up there, and then this one when it wants to fit will go down there. Beautiful. I need two of these tiny little bits, tiny little sort of black triangles, and also need two of the one studs. There we are. Right, so the two one studs go directly behind the acceleron bits we did when this one wants to go on. There we go. And then the two corner bits are going next to them. So it goes like that. And that one goes like that. Right. Lovely. 28 steps in. 28 in. Plenty more still to go. Right. 29. Two green slopey bits. And two of tiny little claws. The tiny little claws are going on top of the two black parts, well, the two black one studs that we just put down. So it's obvious what these are for. They're for the spoon wing mirrors. And then the two slope hearts face inwards. So that one goes like that. And that one will go like that. Okay. Time for the steering wheel to go on. Pretty simple procedure. It's pretty much the same for all the cars I've done so far. It goes in, and then this is going on top of the red. It goes on top of the red part. There we go. There we have a yellow smooth piece to sit on top to conceal that bit. There we go. Right. That one, nearly already at the end of bags 1 and 2. Nearly already finished them. Right, so those are going that way around, aren't they? They are indeed. So they go there to conceal that piece, and then this goes on there like that. So that's 32 done, and then 33 is to put the halo column. Parting for later. So that goes on, and then that's there. And that is literally bags 1 and 2 done. 33 steps in. Bags 1 and 2 are done. So now onto bags 3 and 4. Now, there's actually not a lot of the small fiddly bits in bag 3, surprisingly. However, bag 4 in this one does have quite a hefty amount of the bigger bits. So I have a feeling this one we're probably going to sail through as well, considering that there isn't much to do. Right, spin that round. And I need to kick off this bag with... Oh, there's quite a unique piece I'm seeing in here already that I haven't come across in the other ones. It's not what I need yet. I need these 2 bits, not that bit that's just falling into my lap. I can go back in the bag. Right, so at the back, and we are going this way round. So that one goes on like so. That one goes on then, and there'll obviously be the attachments for the back end of the halo later on. Number 35. So we need that piece, and the piece I saw that's unique because I've not come across it in any of the other sets I've done so far, and it's this little piece. I've not come across it in any of the other sets, so this is the first time I've come across this one. Well, as I've decided to go and drop it on the floor like an absolute twat. But this piece I've come across in a couple of other sets. And now I've got to try and fit that into there, which seems easy, but it's a little bit annoying. Now it just looks like a window with a fancy little grate on it. But this is going to go on the back of that, so that goes that way. And then that black arch bit we've got a green one of them now. Leave that one, and then the green one sits directly behind, like so, and this one is to attach in like that according to what the model's telling me, so we shall do as it says. Vanilla. Bidoo. Vanilla Coke, question mark. How are we doing? It's going to be in this bag, isn't it? It's going to be in this bag. Then watch it end up being in the other bag. No, it's not. It is there. I think one of my neighbours is cooking a curry. All I can smell is all I can smell. Because I know it's not it. I know the smell of curry being cooked in this house is definitely not a thing, because I don't cook curries and the wife doesn't cook curries, because neither of us eat curries. So I know full well it's not coming from us, but we've got the windows got the windows open because it has been quite warm today. So there's a very high chance that one of the neighbours has cooked themselves up a curry. I couldn't tell you what kind of curry it is by the smell, but what I can say is that by the smell, the guess is someone is having themselves a curry. Whether it's a madras, a vindaloo, a korma, I couldn't say. So I generally don't know. Right, I need that one, but it's decided to get stuck in the corner of the bag. No vanilla ice cream. Harrison R6 tonight. He might do. I don't know. I guess he shall see how he feels. That one is going under there. What the hell we building here? We're definitely not needing that bit at the moment. So that goes there. Step is one of those. No, straight into this bag. So another one of those, and what was it? Two stud black. There it is. And we are going there, and this is going to go like that. And then step 41. Now one of these two black stud pieces, and that's going to go up and around that way. Right. Can do. Oh, Harrison's going to go on a bit of siege. Number 42, and I need a big bit ready for a sticker. So, what part are we talking? Have I got the right side? No, I need one that curves the other direction. Nope, it's not that one. That's the one. That's the bit I need. So to the stick sheet, and we need kick stick, and it's number 11. So it's this one here. There we go. Pop that there. Right. Oh, what are you sticking to me for? Don't stick to me. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. So we're taking this and we are going on like so. Okay. Number 43 is into bag number 3 and one of those. And this is going apparently under here somewhere. Are you sure about that? It seems sure on itself, but okay. And then I want the model, and I want it. Yeah, I want it that way. And this is going that way, right? And this is supposedly meant to go there, right? Okay. Okie dokie. That didn't seem oddly confusing at all. That goes there. Okay. Right. Ooh, spin it around. Number 45. I'm essentially doing what I just did, but I'm now on the other side. Now, which is effectively building up the other side exactly as we just did that side. Oh no, hang on. I put that in the wrong place. There we go. It's got to go up there. Right. Back to bag number 4. One of those. Pull out that. Pull that one out. Should be another yellow one somewhere. There it is. Should be another. Should be another 2-stud black in here because it made us use 2 for the first one. There it is. And I need that one. And that one. Right, if I remember, we need so that one's there, that one there. So those 2 are together, and then it's one yellow stud that goes there. Nearly forgot the one singular black stud. I say nearly forgot, I did forget it. So that one comes out there, that one goes there. That one goes on there. Black 2 stud that way, black 2 stud goes that way. That's those 2. Right, now this one that goes the other way around. And I need this one. Add Brick City. Hi, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing awesome today. Yeah, so that goes in there. Let's grab the sticker sheet because we need number 5. Wait, what? Come on, come off the sticker sheet. You know you want to. There we go. Just a little bit of a fight. That was a satisfying sticker application, I will admit. Pretty smoothly. And then that one goes on there, and then this goes on there. There we go. So that's that one. So that's those side pod areas done. So yeah, we're up to 53. So 53 steps done. Busy, how you getting on with your Back to the Future set? I was gonna say he finished that several weeks ago. Not several weeks, about 2-3 weeks ago. Purav, I don't remember this set. Where is it from? Well, first of all, hello Purav. I don't think I've seen you in the live streams before, so welcome. So this set in particular, this is the Kick Sauber Formula 1 team, which is part of the F1 Speed Champions sets. I got this one from a WH Smith store, which is essentially like a stationery type store in the UK. Didn't get this from my local store in the town I live in. I had to travel to Milton Keynes with my good mate Harrison, one of the guys in the live stream, and I was able to procure this. I was trying to look for it in the actual Lego store itself, but they never had them. This one was one of the sets that I struggled to find because I tried to look everywhere and I couldn't find it. And then eventually did manage to find it. So there was like places on like Amazon where I could have easily picked it up from, but I was like, no, I want to actually go on the hunt for it. But that was a lot harder. But definitely was rewarding once I got hold of it. So yes, if you do look for it, it is probably quite tricky to find because it was a hard to find one for me. Oh, cool. Just realised because the thumbnail looks a bit different. Yeah, the trouble is with the thumbnails. Obviously, I've been using AI to generate the images because it just saves me a lot of time trying to sort of piece a load of pictures together to do one whole picture. So I type in to the AI to say like I'm doing a Speed Champions set. This is the team I'm doing. Blah 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 blah. And rather than generate an image showing the Speed Champions set, it decides to produce an image of effectively the Lego City version, which are the tiny ones, the diddly little sets. So yeah, the thumbnail is a bit misleading because it's showing the wrong size car. It shows an F1 car, it just doesn't show the correct F1 car. To be fair, it's not just this one. It's done the same for the Red Bull live stream, the Aston Martin, the McLaren, the Alpine, and the Haas. So yeah, so it does show, like the thumbnail does show an incorrect Lego F1 car. But rest assured, when you click onto it, if you read the text and you see Speed Champions, your mind should sort of go 1 + 1 = 2 and go like, oh, okay, it's actually the Speed Champions. So yeah, just ignore the fact that thumbnail. It's just AI failing at trying to do something that basically failing at doing a simple prompt that I've told it to do. So anyone who's worrying about AI taking over the world and turning into Skynet out of Terminator and is going to kill us all, you don't need to worry too much. AI is still pretty dumb. Yeah, the AI are still pretty stupid. So they ain't gonna kill off the human race just yet. So we're fine. We're probably fine for another 35, 40 years before we have to start worrying about AI killing us off one by one. Right, I can't find the piece this one's asking me to find. Oh, there's one of them. So sort of weird diamond-shaped ones. There's one of them, but it wants me to do two of them. Ah, there's the other one. Oh my bad. What will you be building next? Oh, cool. Just realised because yeah. Right. So I need to do that one on that side, and then this one goes that way round, and these are going towards the back of the car, and we are going which way round? Is it that way? No. Is it that way? It is. Okay. Okay, right. So that one goes there. Two white corner pieces. Or as sometimes I call them V-studs. I call them a V-stud because obviously if you hold it this way, it just looks like a shape of a V. The V-stud. And these are going this way round. Well, that one's going that way round. That one's opposite side, but flipped around. Do you know what? I might have to actually buy the Lego 2K Drive game, get it back on my Xbox, because I had Lego 2K Drive on my Xbox when it was on the Game Pass, but I may have to get it back on my Xbox, pay money for the game, and then because I've got the instruction booklets for the Speed Champion cars, see if I can actually build these cars in the game. Fair enough, won't be able to do like the same sticker bits, but see if I can at least like make the cars sort of as close as I can to what the instructions give you. End up seeing what the end result is. So like here's the 2K Drive in-game version build of this car, and this is what the real life counterpart looks like. Might be cool to do. I don't know. So this one goes here. I've got to get another one of these two stud greens. There it is. That one goes there like that. So that's 56 steps done. Step number 57, I need 2 4 studs. So that's one of those, 2 of those. Da 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 da. Right, Steffels built the Red Bull today. I want to get the Sauber since it's a retiring set, but the store didn't have it. Okay. It's a retiring. Oh, so the Sauber's a retiring set. Didn't know that. Didn't know that the Sauber one's been retired. That's an interesting one. Didn't even notice. I mean, it's actually quite puzzling. I mean, is it actually a retiring set? I don't know. I mean, when I checked the other day, like, never mentioned anything about retired set. So if the Sauber one's retiring, and then sort of questions like, are the Lego F1 Speed Champion ones all being retired? Or are they just retiring ones that aren't anywhere near as popular? No, it's definitely not retiring soon. Well, not according to Lego's website. Because all the ones that I have are definitely not retiring anytime soon. Like, none of them say retiring soon. Surprisingly, not even the 2023 McLaren, which I found out actually the rear tyres on the back of the 2023 McLaren Formula One race car, or the Speed Champion sets, is the same width as the ones that are on the fronts of these current 2024 ones. But the 2024 ones have the wider rear tyres, but the 2023 one doesn't, which is the same with the 2023 Aston Martin F1 car that comes with the safety car, with the Aston Martin safety car. Like, those ones have the skinnier back tyres, so they have the incorrect tyres on the back. Yes, it's one of the first new ones which is retiring. Okay, that's news to me. Because, as I say, if you go on Lego's website, Kick Sauber F1 Team C44 race car, which is this one I'm building, it doesn't say it's retiring. Let's have a look here. What Lego Speed Champions are retiring in 2025? 2023 McLaren F1 car. So it's the one I just talked about, the one that's got the incorrect rear tyre width, back tyres. Oh yeah, it's got it here. 77247. Yeah, 77247. Yes, it's this one. Okay. Kick Sauber F1 Team C44 race car. Retiring. Okay. What other ones retiring? NASCAR Next Gen Chevy Camaro ZL1. Aston Martin Vantage safety car and AMR 23. So again, that's the other one I mentioned, where the AMR 23 F1 car, like the 2023 McLaren, has the incorrect rear tires in regards to the width sides of them. Right, okay. Lamborghini Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo, that one's retiring. BMW M4 GT3 is retiring. Which is interesting. Oh wow, to be fair, there seems to be quite a lot of sets that are retiring this year. quite a few Star Wars ones that are retiring as well. Let's have a look at the Harry Potter ones that are retiring. Diagon Alley, Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition, Hogwarts Castle Dueling Club, Triwizard Tournament, The Arrival, Ollivander's and Madame Robes, Aragog in the Forbidden Forest, Mandrake, Hogwarts Castle Potions Class, Hogwarts Castle Owlry, Hagrid's Hut, Buttbeak, Hogwarts Castle Boathouse, Hedwig at 4 Privet Drive, Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station, and Dobby the House Elf. So those are the Harry Potter ones that are retiring. Come on, take me to... I was hoping it was going to take me to Speed Champions ones on there, but it didn't. Speed Champions. Yes, yeah, 2023 McLaren F1, Kick Sauber F1 team, NASCAR, Aston Martin Vantage Safety Car AMR 23, Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo, M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8, Audi S1 e-tron Quattro, and the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So those are the Speed Champion ones that are retiring. Okay, so the Mustang one, I'm a bit 50-50 on getting it. Audi S1, I'm a bit, I don't know. M4, Lambo, nah. I'm not too fussed about the 2023 McLaren or the safety car in AMR 23. The NASCAR one, I don't know. I might get that one. What's Mario ones have they got retiring? Mighty Bowser, Bowser's Muscle Car, Goomba's Playground, Soda Jungle Maker set, Battle with Roy at Peach's Castle, King Boo's Haunted Mansion, Bowser Express Train, Donkey Kong, and DK Jumbo. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot. I mean, Jesus Christ, the Ninjago one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 like 22 in the Ninjago sets are going. 22. As long as none of the space ones are going, I'm happy. Doesn't look like there is. Lego Architecture, the Paris and New York City ones are retiring. But yeah, judging by the looks of it, none of the space ones are retiring yet, which is good because I don't want to end up adding another NASA one to the list of retired ones that I must get. So okay. So out of all the Lego sets I own, this one is going to be the first one I'll own which will officially be a retired set. Interesting. It's just sort of weird. It's not taking me aback in shock, but it's just surprised me a little because I genuinely did not think that this was going to be a retired set that quick. I mean, these sets haven't been out that long, actually. Well, I mean, these have probably been out, what, a good couple of months? I mean, I think these came out literally like at the start of the new F1 season, or they came out sort of just a little before the end of last season. Because these didn't come out. They definitely didn't come out last season as like the F1 season was on. These definitely came out sort of just towards the end. So I think these came out just before the 2024 season ended, or these came out just after it ended. So yeah, they've not been out that long, and already they're retiring. One of the one of the sets already, which is just a little bit surprising. I mean, I'm guessing it could potentially be something to do with license, either like the licensing or like something to do with like, I don't know, sponsors of the team or something. Either way, it just seems like there's not been a lot of time. March releases, I think. Yeah, so if these came out in March, and we're only like towards the back end of June, so April, May, only like 3 months. So these ones have only been out 3 months, and yeah, so they've only been out 3 months, and already they're retiring this one, but they're not retiring the others. I mean, like I said, it could be licensing with Sauber themselves, or Kick, which is obviously like the main title sponsor of the team. It could be licensing. It could potentially be even what is it? It's in my head what I want to say, but it's just not reaching my mouth to say it. What is it? It's in my head. I know it's something I want to say, but it's in my head. Because if it's nothing to do with Kick or Sauber, like with the licensing thing, then it's definitely like something else. That's obviously the reason behind why it's stopping. But I just can't think for the life of me what it could be. As I said, they've not been out that long. It's like 3 months. That's the word I was looking for. Poor sales finally came and hit me in the head. So it could just be poor sales. Like this car in particular probably hasn't sold as many units as Lego were expecting, so they've decided to pull the plug on it. That could potentially be it. Either way, it's either going to be one or the other. To be fair, it's either poor sales of like this set alone, or it's something to do along the lines of licensing agreement or something like that. Either way, it's a little surprising that a set that's only been out 3 months and it's already getting the axe. Interesting. But we are 60 steps in. It's a good job I registered this set to claim my 20 points before it retired then. Because, yeah, it's weird how, because where I found where it's saying it's on like a blog site for Lego. I think it was like Jay's Brick blog that I found it, and it like mentions it, because when I searched it up, it was saying about it. And I know Harris has just put it in the Discord. He's put why is Lego retiring Kick Sauber F1 car? Lego Kick Sauber F1 team race car set. They've got the set number wrong anyway, because they put 76906. It's not 76906. It's 77247. So the AI has already got the set number wrong. Is retiring because Lego typically retires sets after a limited production run, usually to make way for new sets and themes. This set is part of the Lego Speed Champions series and is being replaced by the new McLaren F1 car, set number 76923. 76923. So it's either bringing out a new McLaren. Yeah, because the McLaren that I built yesterday, that's 77251 in regards to its set number. Okay, so they're stopping this one because we're replacing it with a new McLaren F1 car. Okay, so it's either a case of McLaren. Well, I guess in Lego are probably making the 2025 McLaren F1 car, which is what I can assume is probably the reason why they're getting rid of this. Like get rid of one F1 car and replace it with another F1 car. And I'm guessing if the McLaren F1 cars are popular, then they're like, right, we'll get rid of the least performing one, this one, for example, put a more popular one in, which is the McLaren. And chances are that's probably what it is. Like McLaren, well, Lego probably gone like, right, we're going to make the 2025 F1 car into the Lego set. That's the only thing I can think of as to why they would can this one after 3 months and then like replace it with another one. It's genuinely the only way I can sort of think like the logic behind it. But I mean, if that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing, and I guess it'll just be cool to know that this Kick Sauber is going to be my first retired set that I'll own. This will be my first retired set I'll own. And I only bought this, 2 weeks ago? Because, no, I didn't buy this 2 weeks ago, because I didn't buy this when we went to Milton Keynes the second time, which was on the 10th, and that's literally legit 2 weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks today. 2 weeks ago today, when we went on the 10th. I bought this on the 6th. I bought this on the 6th of June, which is when we went with Connor, which is when me and Harrison went with Connor, because on the 10th, me and Harrison went with Michael, and then the 6th, me and Harrison went with Connor. And I bought this with Connor because I remember Harrison and Connor going into WH Smith, and then Harrison mentioning that the Sauber was in there, and that's when I dived in, grabbed it, paid for it, and got out so quick that anyone would have thought I'd stolen the thing. Now it makes sense. Now it's all coming back to me. But yeah, crazy, absolute craziness that I only bought the set like 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, bought the set 2.5 weeks ago, and it's already becoming retired. Madness. Absolute madness. Right. So let's do that one through those, and then this is going on like that. Straighten it up. And then this one is going on this side, facing that way. And it goes through like that. Okie dokie. 63. Done. So, number 64, we need one of those, and do we need any of the other small bits in here? Not at the moment. And I need that one. Should be a green version. There it is. And I need that one. And that is literally what I need for step 64. Unless it's the old Kick Sauber retiring, maybe. I mean, it can't be. because with the AI with the picture it's showing alongside that AI overview that you put in the Discord, that picture is this one. That picture is of this set. Like, it is of this exact car. Like, everything. Well, that picture is this car. Like, everything from like the wheel, like looking at the wheel cover bits and all that. It is this car, because even the Lego minifigure is exactly the same. So it's definitely this set. It's just the AI got the number wrong. Can't find any decent info about it. No, see, because I can't find any decent info because, as I said, I found a blog site sort of dedicated to Lego, and it says it's called Jay's Brick Blog. And when I go through it, if I go down to the Speed Champions, which I think I may have overshot actually. Have I gone past it? Oh no, I've seen one of the NASA ones. I've just seen one of the NASA ones that's on the retired list. It's the Mars Crew Exploration Rover. Ah! No, I've definitely gone down a lot further down. Oh no, there's two of them. Even the NASA Apollo lunar rover vehicle. That's two of them that I want, and they're both retiring. That's the Mars rover. Yeah, it's the Mars Crew Exploration Rover. So that may be the one I'm thinking of. But the Apollo lunar rover vehicle, that's one I'm definitely after. Oh man. And judging by no, it doesn't actually show it, but yeah, I look at the picture for the Technic sets, and it's showing a picture of the Porsche 911, which was the one that Biddle was originally going to go for, but it doesn't seem to show it as that it's going to retire. But the Mercedes pullback one's retiring. Mars Crew Exploration. Oh, okay, no, the Mars Crew Exploration Rover is not the one I'm after. Oh, okay, that's panic. That's panic slightly averted, because the Mars Crew Exploration Rover is not one I'm after. I'm after a Mars rover one, but I'm after the Perseverance rover, not the Exploration one. So, whew, that's fine. I can relax a bit. But the Apollo lunar vehicle one is one that I'm after. The Lego Creator Land Rover Classic Defender is retiring. That's the little yellow landy. So the little yellow one's retiring. But yeah, no, in regards to Speed Champions, on Jay's Brick Blogs, it's got here Kick Sauber F1 Team C44 Race Cars 77247, which is this one I'm building. So I don't know. The info isn't that clear, But if it's all the same, then I guess it is retiring. Then yeah. So Jay's Brick Blogs has got it as 77247, which is this one. What you showed is like it's saying AI overview, and it's saying this. It's saying this one, and it actually shows the picture of this one. So it's obviously retiring soon, but it doesn't say when it's retiring, because on Lego's official store page, like this one, it doesn't have the little label in the top right hand corner that says retiring soon. I mean, even if I look at the Apollo Lunar, when my computer learns to type properly. Yeah, because even if I look at NASA Apollo Lunar rover vehicle, which is one of the Technic sets, even on Lego's website as well, it's saying that it's like not retiring. Well, it's not saying, it hasn't got it up that it's retiring yet, but I guess they still haven't updated their page yet. But what's that? That's like 190 for the lunar vehicle. Mars Perseverance rover. The Artemis one is obviously an exclusive. Shuttle carrier is a new. Yeah, Perseverance still not. It's fine. But you'll be pleased to know, Harrison, that your Land Rover Classic Defender 90, according to the Lego website, is now a hard to find set. Yeah, Land Rover Classic Defender 90, Lego Icons. It's a hard to find set, especially if your one was the 2,336 piece set one. It's now officially classed as a hard to find. Maverick Brick Productions, hello to you. We're just having a bit of a discussion because we found out that apparently this set in particular is up for retirement. Lego, well, I say Lego's website hasn't got anything to say that this is retiring soon yet, but apparently it is on the chopping block. Along with a few of the other ones. Well, along with a few of the other sort of speed champions. But in regards to the 2024 F1 cars, this is the only one that's apparently up for retirement. The other ones are still like not got the chop yet. But whether that's but we can't say for certain whether that's what's sort of going on with that yet. I want the Orient Express train before it retires, but it's so long. Yeah, the Orient Express one's up for retirement from what I saw. So that's another one that is you'll need to get before it's gone. But yeah, I do want to get the Lunar Rover vehicle before that retires, and that's a £190 set. 190. Maybe a trip to John Lewis in Norwich might be on the cards to see if it's in there on the cheap. Right, where are we going with this? So this is going like that. Apparently so. Okie dokie. So that goes that way. And then rear brake cake tin time. So that one. That one. That one. And when it wants to come out. One of those. So it's in through there. That one through there. Gutted I couldn't have bought any Lego this weekend, just gone, as they had double points. And I do like the look of the Jane Austen GWP. Yeah, I saw that as well. I saw that they were doing like a double points event that's going from the 21st of June up until the 30th. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, if it carried on past the 7th of July, you know, when we get the big payday, you know, it would have been like another trip up to old MK, up to the store, and be like, right, in there, let's get some double points and get another set. But yeah, unfortunately that expired. The double points event expires on the 30th. But I mean, the trouble is that's always the thing. Like, they always do, like, stores always do like events and stuff like that, or like offers and stuff when you don't have the money. So you don't have the money, they do an offer. As soon as you've got money, then don't have the offer anymore. So then you're like why? Like, why just give me a swift kick in the backside? But I have an XR2 now, which is now taking all my money. Yeah, I mean, you could have backed out. You could have bought something else, but you could have bought something else that was a damn sight cheaper. But you stood your ground. You was very set in your way. You wasn't going to leave, unless, like, you wasn't going to leave empty-handed unless you went away with the XR2. It was either XR2 or nothing. It was either go away with an XR2 or nothing. Stood your ground. Got your XR2 that you painstakingly saved up 5 years for. And I mean, to think, if you didn't stick your ground and didn't end up going for the XR2 that you'd painstakingly saved 5 years for, you would have then probably had like £7,000 to spend on Lego. You know, £7,000 to spend on Lego, and, well, yeah. You know, just literally going to the Lego store. Hi, sir. What would you like today? Like, how much Lego can I get for 7.6k? Like, you could have probably bought practically every single set on the shelf. I have seen it, which is now taking all my money. It's worth it. It's worth all the Lego in the world. Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It's a car. It's a car you've always dreamed of owning. You saved up 5 years. You now have the car. Happy days. Good times had by all. You have that dream car. Obviously, now you just got to put the money in for the love and care. Give it a bit of TLC. Give it its spruce up. Get it looking sort of close, like relatively close to showroom best again. And then, yeah, literally, and then take it to festivals and all that. Get it out to the festivals, show it off. Take it to the Wheels Festival in Yarmouth. Take it to classic car rallies and stuff. Which I will say, if you do ever need like a timekeeper or a navigator for the classic car rallies, I'll definitely tag along. I'll definitely tag along with you if you need. If you want someone to join you on on the classic car rally. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. Right, so that one goes there, right? Okay, yeah, so that way. That one goes that way. Green onto the black, black onto the green slope onto the black, like that. And then what's some here? Might as well do this bit. That goes in there. Top Gear Classic Car Rally Challenge. Exactly. Yeah. You know, Biddle's got his modern Fiesta, his modern five-door hatchback Fiesta. He can take, he could take that to a car rally. He can have either Marcus or Ryan as his navigator / timekeeper, and you whip out the XR2 Fiesta, and I'll come with you, and I'll be your timekeeper navigator in that one while you drive that one. To a regulated time and stuff. Be cool. Just gives an excuse to sort of like book a day off work. Be like, need you in this day? Oh no, we can't come in this day. What do you mean you can't come in this day? Oh well, me and Harrison are off to a classic car rally. We're taking the XR2 to a classic car rally. Right. Okie dokie. One of those ones, which I have. Yeah, I've done. It's saying that there should be like a step bit at an angle, which is not in there. Unless it's saying about another one. Okay, that's not confusing. That's not confusing at all. Right, so according to this so that's got to go on there, saying that this one's going on there, but it's calling for a bit that doesn't even exist. Not in these bags anyway. Yeah, so one with a two-step, and then one that's at an angle, and it's right. Okay, so step 68 is very misleading. So let me show you guys. So again, like obviously, if you're new to my streams, apologies for the middle-age webcam quality. Fortunately, cave people didn't really do things well. I know they weren't around Middle Ages. I didn't bother with history in school, so screw it. But yeah, so in the top left-hand corner, it's saying, like, oh, there's like one particular piece and then one completely different piece. This piece here doesn't exist in any of the bags. However, there's two of these bits, and then it's saying that one goes on here and then one goes over here on this side. The thing is, though, is that this piece up here, where my thumb is, those two bits are those two bits that go on there. So if you do have the Sauber one, I would say just be careful when you get to step 68, because it's going to tell you that you need a piece that you don't actually have. I think what's happened is that it's either a misprint and they've put the wrong piece on there, or they're trying to say is that it's like you want the other piece, but you want the side where it's just got like the one bit just to have it a different rotation. I don't know, but it's misleading. So when you get to 68 and you see the first piece and it's saying ×1 and it's got like a little sort of zigzag step down, you essentially have two of those pieces, and one goes on one side, one goes on the other. The other piece is completely irrelevant. It doesn't exist. But apparently, according to the book, it does. Even though the model on here doesn't show that piece anywhere at all. Could be the reason why they're retiring. They realised they made a cock up in the book. Anyway, step 69 we've done because it's already on the car. We've actually got pages falling out of this book already. Book's already disintegrating. All right. Okie dokie. Right. 2 black bits. Cat has been summoned, so you will probably hear meows in the background. The cat is summoning her dinner. You've not used that piece already by accident. No, definitely not used that piece already by accident. It just doesn't exist. Like, it just legitimately does not exist at all. I looked in both the bags. I looked at the car compared to the image that I've got here. It was like, no, I've got the things where I need it to be. The part just quite simply does not exist. The other piece does not exist. So something's telling me it's essentially like they sort of took a pic, like sort of printed it so it's like the picture of that piece one side, and then the other one is saying, like, the other picture is that piece just turned around a different way. So it's saying you need one of each when they're exactly the same. But I don't know. It might be a bit of a boo-boo on their end, and they just haven't sussed it out. Like, they've not realised it, not realised their mistake. But definitely not use that piece. Yeah, I think it's just a genuine printing mistake in the instruction booklet by Lego themselves, because the piece simply doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on the model. It doesn't exist in the bags. Everything on this model, going by the instructions here, are exactly the same. And I've double checked to make sure that they were exactly the same. So something tells me they've just made a genuine whoopsie when they've done the book, or they've done it just to sort of throw people off, to try and sort of slow people down, make you think that you need that bit when you don't actually need that bit. It's just the bit you already have. They've just sort of flipped the image around to make it look like it's a part, to make it look a part that you don't need, or make it look like a part you need when you don't need it. Right. Let's grab the other sticker. Come on. This one doesn't want to peel off. Come on. Peel off. Thank you very much. Right. Don't want it to go. Don't want the 0 sticker that way. I need the 0 sticker to go the other way. And then that sits in there when it wants to sit in there. Thank you very much. Right, step 71 done. Right, final step of bags 3 and 4, and then we're on to the 2 final bags already. And we need that piece, that piece, and then for step 73 we need two of those, two of these ones, which they put one in one bag, one in the other, which is a bit daft. And then those two. So that one single bit left in bag 4 we don't need, and then these spare bits in bag 3 we do not need. So these 2 bits goes, so that goes on there, and then this goes on there like so. And then with these 2, but with these bits we've got, we go smooth green piece on there, smooth green piece goes on there, 2 black parts go in there, and then these 2 are going where exactly? All right, okay, let's see where they're going. So I need them to form like a point. They go in between the 0 sponsored parts. There we go. Right, well, that is bags 3 and 4 done. So bag number 5 and bag number 6. Biddle has built Krusty's car. Homer Simpson sitting on top of it with a Krusty shake. It's pretty cool. You just see the Canada distance make a bomb run back into the living room after completely devouring her dinner of whatever she had. Right. Rip that. Right, first thing I'm doing, taking the tyres out. Because the tyres are just going to do nothing but absolutely get in the way and be an annoyance. I'm going to do the same for the arches, for the front wheel, sort of winglet arch bits, because they will just legitimately get in my way. And we ain't going to need them until right at the very end anyway. Right, step 74. And we need bag number 5, and we need, when it wants to come up, there we are, that one. So that goes on there like so. One of those. One of those. That goes on there like that. So this is going to be the start of The rear wing, we need sticker number 2. The fixed network sponsor. Something you would say to a friend whose internet goes down. Well, fix your network. Get a better network. If you get a better network, or fix the one you're with. You're eating into valuable playing time. Right, 77. We need those sort of green 2-piece ones. That one there, and the black 2-piece right angled. Is that one? So this goes here. Yes, that one goes there. This one goes that way. Right, number 78. We need the other one. Oh no, got a little ahead of myself then. That one, then that one. Right, so the fixed network's that way round. So the other one's I've got to make sure that they both face the same way round. So that's essentially the way up. It's going to be actually, hang on a second. I put those 2 bits the wrong way round. It's supposed to go that way. There we go. That's better. Right. Let's that sticker on. Okie dokie. Right. Sticker go back under there. And I need 2 of right, so we're going to need 2. Yeah, so we're going to need 2 of those ones and 2 of that other one I just pulled out. And I can grab hold of the other one. There we are. That one goes on there. That one goes on there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Right, where are we? Number 81. Some green bits. That one. That one. That one. And that one. So they can go there a second. Right, so I need this one for that one to go like that. That was effectively going to go like that as well. I need that bit. Also, one of here wants to take the other one out for the other side. Right, so that goes like that, and then so that's that way. No, it's got to face the other way because yeah, so it's got to go that way round. So it goes that way round, and then this facing this way. This goes up there, and then that one will go like that, with that one going on like that. Okie dokie. Yes, step 82 I've just done because it was the same as step 81. Step 83. The little rain light. Need our grey. Yeah, need a little dark grey bit that's going to act as the which is the exhaust pipe bit, and also need tiny. Well, I'll say tiny, but little short black stub part. Because the rain light sits on top of that. And that way round. Exhaust goes on the top one. With the rain light on the bottom one, that's it. And then this goes directly onto the back of here. It wants to fit. There we go. All right. I'm flying for it, flying for it. Right, number 85. One of those. And another one of those. And these two have got to go across. There we go. 86. It's literally that bit. And then step 87 and 88 is applying the stickers to that bit. Why doesn't it show 86 has put this bit onto here with then the stickers in 86 to show us whole one move? I do not know. Right. The sticker's truly unleashed, but I need it to move across a bit. There we go. So stickers on. The unleashed sticker on the back of the wings on. We now just need to put the kick sticker on. Right. There we go. And then that one should sit in there like so. It does indeed. Perfect. Lovely stuff. And now we need two weird little looking bits. And then these go on there. Oh, nearly lost it. There we go. Straighten them up a bit. Ooh. There we go. So step number 90. So 89 and 90 are done. So now time for step number 91. So 91 and 92 are literally going to be the same step twice, because we're literally just doing the engine cover section. And I need to look at 8 and 9. Number 8. So this one, the sticker goes on this side. So that one goes like that. Sticker number 9. Will go on that side. There we go. And then that side there, that side goes like that. Oh. Spoon wing mirror time. There we go. That's one of them. Where's the other one lurking around? There it is. Right into the bottom corner of the bag. Out you come. So that one goes there. That one. That one goes there. Right. Let's take a little driver. No, it says not to put them in the models yet, but I'm going to, just because. There we go. Right. Halo application time. So that one should be another one of those in here. There it is. And there's the bit that's going to be its central pillar. So that one on there. That one on there, and then in, twist it over the top, in there like so. This down in here, and that just simply goes in there. And that's all the way up to step 96. Yep, so we're on to step 97. So I literally just completed 3 steps in one move. Right, into this one. There's one of the bits I already need. Just that one. And I also need where I can find it. That bit, and there it is. One of those. So with this has got to go. That one on there. That one on the top like that, and then this goes behind the driver's head. Like so. That's step number 98. Nearly into the hundreds. That one goes into there. But we don't want it to go. Don't want it all the way through just yet. Because now it's time to do the front wing. So it's that one. Gonna need that. Gonna need that. The other bits need in a minute. So that one goes on like that. That one goes on like that. Little grey stud. Come on down. Thank you. This one goes onto there. Make sure it's all lined up properly. One of those. One of those. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. And then we need that one. Surprise, the other bit isn't in that one, which means its counterpart's probably going to be in this bit. I need that bit. Sure enough, there it is. And I need to go this one down on here. So that one goes like that. That one goes like that. This one goes on that way. There we are. That's step 102. Step 103. Another one of those ones. One of those. That one onto there. That one. Up on there. And then another one of those little semicircle ones again. And then this one goes there. This one goes there. Now I need the tiny little Sauber logoed nose cone, which is that one. Then for the rest of the nose cone, so you go on there, and press down like that. Oh, come on, straighten up. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so that's on step 106. Two green little curved bits. So that one and that one. These two green curved bits need stickers. And we need number 15 and 16. Stick's trying to make a run for it. So that one goes on that one. Sticker number 16 will go on that one there. So 16 will go on this side, 15 goes on that side. So 106 steps done, on to step 107. There are LEGO Star Trek rumors. Okay. Didn't think they'd actually make LEGO Star Trek, but okay. Yeah, let's have a look. Yes, a LEGO Star Trek set is rumored for release in 2025. Specifically, the LEGO Icons 10356 USS Enterprise D. According to multiple sources, it's rumored to be a large, detailed model of the Enterprise D from Star Trek The Next Generation, with around 3,600 pieces. The set is also rumored to include a selection of minifigures featuring the main characters from the show. USS Enterprise D, set name, release window, rumored for Black Friday 2025, possibly November. So that's when you're probably looking at a Star Trek set coming out if they do decide to do one. You're looking at probably November. Approximately 3,600 pieces. Minifigures. The set is rumored to include minifigures of Captain Picard, Riker, Data, Worf, Geordie LaForge, Dr. Crusher, Wesley Crusher, Deanna Troy, and Nguyen. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. Gift with purchase. A Type 15 shuttle pod with an exclusive ensign. Yeah, with an exclusive ensign roll. Yeah, with an exclusive ensign roll Laren minifigure is rumored to be a gift with purchase. Okay. So if you get the Enterprise D, it will come with a Type 15 shuttle pod. That'd be like the gift you get with it, which I guess will be kind of like with the Krusty Burger with the little diorama of the Simpsons living room. It's going to be one of those that, like, if you go to the Lego store, if you buy the Enterprise at the Lego store, that's the sort of gift you will get with it. Scale. The set is rumored to be 1 to 1,200 scale, making it compatible with future Star Trek releases. So it doesn't look like it's going to be just one Star Trek release. It looks like it's going to be multiple different ones. Features. The set is rumored to include a removable saucer section, photon torpedo bay, a bridge with a captain's chair, a translucent warp core, and interchangeable nacelles. While these are still just rumors, the sources reporting them are generally considered reliable, and the information aligns with previous LEGO releases and the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. Okay, well, my wife's going to be happy about that then, because she's a Trekkie fan. She likes Star Trek. See, I'm more Star Wars than Star Trek, whereas my wife is more Star Trek than Star Wars. So she'll be happy, especially the fact that she has a little sort of detailed die-cast model of one of the USS Enterprises, and it has a little switch on it that if you turn the switch, it lights up all the little windows and stuff on the die-cast. So she'll be wanting that. But I have a feeling 3,600 piece set, that's going to be expensive. That's probably going to be I'd say that's going to be probably about 250. About 2,000, not 2,000. I think it's going to be about £350-ish. I mean, if they're going to do it in the Black Friday sale, then I would say initially that will probably come out around about 300, probably just under 300. But once the Black Friday sales are, I think that'll jump up to about 350. No, I think that'll be on par, roughly around the same price as the Millennium Falcon. I know there's two versions of the Millennium Falcon. You've got like the really big one, which is like 750 odd quid, and then you got the smaller scaled one, which is like 350 or 370. So I have a feeling that USS Enterprise, should it come out, I think they'll be priced at roughly the same as the smaller scale Falcon. So that'll be around 350, 375-ish, possibly. Very tempting if it does release. Yeah, I mean, see, the trouble is that if they announced it now, like let's say they announce it in the next couple of weeks, that they are going to make a Star Trek Lego set. That would then literally give you, so let's say they announce it next week, like on Monday 30th of June, Lego announce we're making a Star Trek set, and it's coming out in November. We don't know what day in November it's coming out yet, but it's going to be out in November. That literally gives you July, August, September, October. That literally gives you like 4 months to save up towards it, so that come November, even if Black Friday's after a payday, which chances are it would be, because Black Friday's usually towards the sort of back end of November, so you get like the final payment from work in November for the seasonal job. Oh no, No, our final payment will be December because we're working a couple of days in November. So our last payment for our seasonal job will be December for like working 2 days, which is weird, but is what it is. But yeah, but either way, that all gives you up to October to save. November, you've got a little bit of spare change. Boom. Like you go to the Lego store on a Black Friday, they release Star Trek, bang. You buy the Star Trek set, you get your little gift with the shuttle that comes with it, bang. 2 sets for the price of 1. Thank you very much. You know, take home a big, massive yellow Lego bag, happy knowing that you've got another set to build, and it's going to be 3,600 pieces, plus however many pieces the little shuttle will be. But yeah, I'd happily buy that for the missus, and that'll keep her happy. I'll be like, well, there's your Christmas present done. There's your Christmas present all sorted. A freaking USS Enterprise. Lego Star Trek USS Enterprise. Wife would be happy. That'll keep her quiet for days. Keep it days, possibly even weeks, like just to build that. Would I buy the Star Trek set for myself? Not really, because I'm not much of a Trek fan. Like I said, I'd rather the Falcon. Yeah, I'd rather the Millennium Falcon over the Enterprise. But I know the wife would definitely want it, so it'd be money well spent. Or if she wants it, but then she wants me to go out and get it for her, she can then give me the money, or she can save up and then go, "Oh, I've saved up this much. Can you get me the Star Trek set?" Okay, bang. You know, I go get it. Job's a good one. Right. So I need this one. We'll get back to this one. Almost done with this now. Don't have many pieces left to do. Let's just quickly put these bits on, and then I'll sort the stickers out. Sort stickers out for the 2 green bits I just put on. There we go. Right. There's tweezers. There is the tweezers. And I need stickers 19 needs to go on that side and 20 goes on that side. Right. Okay. Okay. Try and line up the pattern on the stickers as best as I can. Otherwise, my OCD on things being symmetrical and lined up is going to go absolutely batshit crazy. Oh, come on. This is the trouble when you're left-handed and you're trying to sort things out on the right-hand side. There we go. There, sorted. Right. Let's take these weird corner bits out because those are going to be needed at some point, and take that one out and that one. So that'll be needed in a minute. Take that one out. And that one. And that one. And that one, because they're going to be needed as well. That one. And that one. Right, okay, so take one of these. That one goes on there. One of these. Do that one on that side. You need some to be on the opposite. Well, these two are literally exactly the same. They just got to be. I've just got to do one the opposite way round to how the other one's done to make sure they go on the correct side. And then that one will go up on like that. This one will go up and on like that. And these need the kick sticker. Needs the tiny little kick sticker. So this one goes on this way. Like so. There's sticker number 18. Goes on the other side. There we are. So that's step 109 and step 110. Literally done in one move. Because then all I need to do is just add them onto the front wing. To the front wing assembly. There we are. So you go like that. And then this one is to go that way. That one's to go that way. Stickers 14 and 17. So the cut-in bits have got to face inwards. So that one goes on there. There we go. And then this one will sit right up on top of there. Same with this one. Sits on top like so. It's number 111 done. Now 112. Get the front wing onto the front of the car. Pass that through there. Right. The wheel arch bits. That's that one. Another one of those little beige parts. There we go. And that one goes in there. That one goes in there. That one goes on that side. And that one goes on that side. There we go. So spin that round. Oh yes, stickers. That one comes up. So that one goes on this side. The little Chinese sponsor It's all in Chinese letters, so I can't understand what it says. I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin. There we are. So those ones are wrong. Right, last two bits in bag number 6. I am nearly done. We're getting towards the end. So grab that one. Mascot workwear sticker. So that one goes on like so, which means this will go on eventually somewhere. And that one goes on there. Yeah. So before I put those ones on, I need not that bit. Need that one twice because these big stub bits will go on the underside of these. He's nearly done. I am nearly done. Oh, we got emojis firing off. Loads of emojis firing off. Thank you. Loads of emojis popping off in the chat. I see. I just saw it like literally from the corner. I literally turned my head to the left, and I just see tiny little emojis just firing away in the corner. Right, so we'll need that one. Twice. Because I also need. I can grab it. I need one of those. Matter of fact, I need 2 of those. Oh, send it. There we go. And I need 2 black little cutout section ones. There we go. That's those ones. Might as well put the sticker sheet back in the empty sticker sheet back in the box because we ain't going to be needing that anymore. And I need one of these. One of these to go this way. And then this one's got to go up there like that. Is that right? No, it's got to go that way. So that goes like that. And then this is going in there. Apparently. Yep. And then the mascot workwear bit goes next to it, apparently. And that apparently goes like that. Right, okay. So then So we've done that one. So 116. So that one goes on there. This, when I line it up a bit better, there we go. Goes on, and then that will go. That one goes on there, and then this one goes on there. There we go. So 116, 117 done. Right, final set of steps. So I need the thicker tires. One of those. One of those. Which colour studs they're asking for? The yellow studs. And that one goes in there. That one goes in there. And then when it wants to go in, there we go. That one goes in there. That one on there. That one on there. Yeah, and then these just go straight in. So that one goes in there. That one goes in there. And then when they want to go on, come on. Oh, come on, why are you being tricky? There we go. That one on. And that one on. It's 119. And it's saying, I'll put your driver in and complete. But I'd already had the driver in there. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Set number 8 of 10 is complete. So set 8 of 10 is now complete. That's the Sauber done. Only 2 left, Racing Bulls and the Williams. Yeah, not a bad one, to be fair, despite the fact that this one doesn't have a lot of stickers on it. It's actually quite a nice little car. Just a shame they're retiring this one. Like, they're already canning this one earlier than the other ones. So, yeah, if you're after the Sauber one, obviously get it now while you can, because if they're retiring it, then, yeah, if they're retiring it, get it whilst you still can, because the chances are you may not be able to get it for a good while. But yeah, so that's that one done. I have scheduled the next live stream that's going to be after this one, which is the Racing Bulls, I believe. That is going to be on Thursday, because there's not going to be a stream tomorrow, just purely because I'm going to be in Norwich watching the F1 film. So that's why there won't be a stream tomorrow. I might vlog my trip to Norwich to go and see the F1 movie. Obviously, I won't be able to film the movie itself and stuff like that, but I may sort of film going down there and sort of going in, getting my seat ready, to go and stuff like that. And then I can sort of watch the film and then give my thoughts on it at sort of like towards the end. Once I've come out of the cinema and stuff, I can then sort of give my thoughts on the movie and whatnot. Being as that's what ideally I want to do with this channel, to sort of like not obviously rate movies, but sort of like, you know, rate, but obviously just rate things. So rate, you know, hotel stays, visiting towns or whatever, and all that stuff. So the fact that I'll be going to review, like go watch a film, I can obviously give it my review and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I will do. Obviously, it'll all be filmed on my phone, so don't expect the, you know, cameramanship to be fantastic. Obviously, if I go in with a whopping GoPro, obviously that's going to raise questions. So the GoPro is not going to be taken. I'm going to be filming everything on my phone, and then I'll edit that. That won't obviously come out on tomorrow because I'll be filming it also. The video for that would very likely be, well, depending on how quick I can get the editing done and the turnaround. If it's not out by the weekend, that would probably be I'll either try and get it out on the 30th of June. If not, then that will probably be sometime in July, probably sometime the first few days in July. Remember the equipment. Remember to use the equipment. Yeah, don't worry. I'll have my phone with me anyway, so it's not like I won't remember to have the equipment, because that's literally the only equipment. Well, that plus a spare power bank, because obviously if I record on my phone, which I'm going to have to, that will drain my battery, so it'll make sense. Oh, plus I may actually charge my neck fan up as well, because then I can have my neck fan for when I'm on the train journey. Because even though those new trains are aircon, I can just take my neck fan just so I've at least got like a neck fan on me to keep me cool. And if the cinema room's like really hot, if they don't have aircon in there, which I assume they will have, but if they don't, I'll need something to cool me down. I can then keep the neck fan on me whilst I'm watching the movie, and like have that on a low setting just so it's giving me a nice breeze on the back of my neck to keep me cool whilst I'm watching the film. So I may do that. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on, because there's been other streams I've done where I've waffled on for too long. But yeah, that's that car done. That's Sauber done. So yeah, Racing Balls. That stream will be on Thursday from 5 o'clock. Obviously, I'll do the F1 movie review tomorrow. I'll vlog that to hopefully have that out. Like I said, hopefully by the end of June. If not, that'll be beginning of July. So yeah, and that'll be it. It'll be hot in the sea. Exactly, it'll be hot in the sea. So yeah, I'll get my neck fan charged up and get that all sorted out, ready for tomorrow and whatnot. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it for the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in wherever you have been watching from. Obviously, if you are watching from the UK, obviously with the recent hot weather, obviously make sure you keep yourselves cool, guys. I know I certainly have been today. And I will see you all on Thursday I'll see you on Thursday for the next live, unless I do an impromptu one tomorrow in between recording or whatnot. I don't know. See what happens. See where the mood takes me. But yeah, no stream tomorrow, but definitely one Thursday. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Racing Balls build, and then that will take. And once that one's done, we'll have one left after that, which will be the Williams. So enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, as always. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now, guys.